Once that first puppy was born, we gave mom a bunch of calcium. So this is called whelping calcium. It helps with her milk supply. And then it will help drop all those puppies. So we'll give her 1 cc of calcium in between each puppy. Okay, she's starting to push again. Hey, Lashana.
Good morning.
Dude, this dog is freaking perfect. He's a tricolor mini. Boy. Traditional blaze. I think we're keeping this dog. We've been wanting a stud so bad. This dog is perfect. Look at this dog. Oh, it's latched.
Oh, I mean, I'll see it soon.
Yeah, but you see the blaze?
Yeah.
And then
full cape.
It's tricolor. Whew.
Good job, Mama. I'm gonna.
Dude, he is so perfect.
Really cute.
Yeah.
Already.
And he's tiny. Well, mini Goldman's puppies are always tiny, but oh my gosh. If you want to join our program and be a guardian, I think we're going to keep this boy. We've been waiting for a mini sheepadoodle stud forever.
Did you tell their pig real life?
Yeah. Will you tell Alexis?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
So, if you're just joining, welcome. We're Utah Doodles. We've been doing this for over a decade. So, these are mini sheepadoodles. We've been breeding sheepadoodles for a really long time. This is Luna. Luna is an Old English sheepdog. She comes from Walt Disney's lineage. Do you guys remember Walt Disney just freaking loved Old English sheepdogs? And she's furnished. And so is Dad, so they're going to be very soft, silky soft coat. She just pushed out the first puppy about 20 minutes ago. And she is pushing puppy number 2 right now. So these would be mini sheepadoodles. We've had, hundreds of puppies with Goldman Sachs and sheepadoodles. He makes the best pairing. They're cleared of CDPA, so they don't get a shorty legs and they don't have the 12th vertebrae carrier, so it's not an elongated body. It's like the perfect structure to structure breeding. Yay, sheepadoodles are the best. So her x-ray showed 9 to 10. And so number 2 is coming right now. She is on day 60 of gestation. 60 of 63, so she went a couple days early. But I thought she was going to go last night. Dude, last night was a riot.
She's 2 days early. But which is still early.
Oh, is she only 2 days?
Yeah.
Every hour we were checking the camera and she would just walk and pace and nest, and I thought she was going to start going to labor at like 10 p.m. Ooh, it was brutal, Ashana. We didn't sleep at all. This is her second litter.
Going to bed early tonight.
I know. Okay, here comes a push. Everybody watch her belly right there. She's pushing. Are there any OGs in the chat? When you see a mama push, do you know what you're supposed to say? Well, thanks for joining. Make sure you follow us in case we get cut off. And we'll go live again if we get cut off for some reason. Yeah, we ship to everywhere. All right, she's pushing big right here. Watch her lumen. There's her sack coming down. The water just broke. Shauna, do you want to film this or like direct it? Okay, here's the puppy. I'm gonna switch sides.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
All right, so we're gonna pull this puppy right with the sack and everything. We're gonna try to get that entire sack out. There it is. I'm gonna let Mama work on that sack. I'm gonna break the sack around the face. Get all this junk so the baby can't swallow it. You got the sack, girl? Okay. Okay. You gotta chew through it. There we go. We're gonna trim that umbilical cord right at the nerve right there. So I don't want to introduce too much oxygen quite yet. There we go. Now we're gonna make the baby cry. I know, mamas. The voice actually sounds really, really good. You hear that? It sounds really good. Okay, Mama, go for it. So what we're doing is we're trying to stimulate, we're trying to get all of that fluid out of the mouth area and around the face before they start crying, because you don't want them to aspirate. So now we're going to dry the puppy out. Sorry, girl. And then is that your puppy? It's like such a bad angle. Okay, let's turn you this way. Good girl. Now you can lick while I suck. There you go. So see all that fluid I'm getting out of their mouth? There we go. Look at that, Lashana.
Oh my gosh.
So cute.
That was our first one born. That's a boy. We don't know.
This one is a, what do you guys think?
Guesses on what the second baby is.
So
Everyone's
cute.
pushing boy. Oh, I was gonna say boy, but now a lot of people are saying girl.
Look at this little spot.
That's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Is this your baby? So I'm gonna work out any more fluid, get it all sucked out. There we go. And then I'm just gonna wake up its nervous system. Mama's, I know. She's trying to put it by the nipple. There we go. Here we go. Is that your baby? There you go. She's like the best mama. You're so sweet. Good girl. Yeah. Cute baby.
You never told us the gender.
I know. I'm waiting. It's another boy.
Yay! It was highly pushed boy on here.
Really?
Yeah. So this is her second pup. She had her first one probably 25
She's pushing
minutes
again.
ago.
Here comes puppy number 3.
Yeah, if you watch her belly tighten, you can see her contractions, but the first one was a little boy, perfect blaze, tricolor. And the second one has the cutest little spot on their head, and that's a boy as well. But 2 puppies in 25 minutes right now.
Yeah, she's doing good. That is such a cute puppy.
So cute.
Luna girl.
I just let her family know that she's in labor too.
Oh, awesome. All right, so we're gonna give some more whelping calcium. We're gonna give 1 cc to mom.
I'm trying to get you. You want to explain whelping calcium?
Yeah. So this whelping calcium will just help mom start with contractions and then also with milk supply. Good girl. So calcium's really good. Some people do like vanilla ice cream and stuff like that, but I definitely wouldn't. Vanilla ice cream is packed full of sugar and you don't want that.
We do as humans, but not in labor for a dog.
Look at him.
So cute. Good mama.
We're gonna see if this tank will start eating. You getting comfy? I'm gonna actually rotate her this way.
Yeah, so we did her x-rays on Sunday. We saw 9 easily. Usually with big litters, there could be a puppy or 2 hidden. But we saw 9 very clearly.
Good girl. Okay. You can just nuzzle in right there, why not?
She's licking, so.
She's doing so good. Well, that puppy's not dehydrated.
Nope.
He is
Chunk.
full. She is like so easy. So yeah, just push this puppy out, no worries. Good girl, Luna. Good girl. Need another box of large gloves. You're the best. Duh. Good girl. Welcome to our live. All right, so puppy number 2 is born. They're both boys, and they are freaking cute. Does anybody have sheepadoodles? So we've been doing this for a really long time. So we own a veterinarian clinic. There's a lot of things that you missed if you just are joining. But you definitely can help mom. You can help them a lot. Mama's trying to move that puppy so it can be right by her. It's so cute. Is that your puppy? Good job, Mama. Okay, I got you. You can set it down. That's your baby. There you go. Okay. Okay. Let go. Good girl. There you go. So this is her second litter. Her last litter of mini sheepadoodles were also with Goldman Sachs. She had 8. This time she'll have like 9 or 10. And they'll be 25 pounds full grown. Pretty exciting. So if you're just joining, welcome. As far as health testing goes, every lineage is cleared through DNA, and then it's pretty easy because we own a vet clinic, so we can just send off OFAs. So we do hips, elbows, patella, heart, eyes. Thyroid isn't required to be chick certified on an Old English Sheepdog or a poodle. So we make sure all lineage is cleared, health is cleared before we pair and match them together. So that's kind of how that all works. Yeah, we've been doing this for a really long time, so a little over a decade. And we help breeders. We teach genetics all over the country. So genetically speaking, they're perfect. Yeah, there's all sizes of sheepadoodles. There's standard, medium, mini. We have a petite litter coming up as well. But yeah, they'll all go to loving families. We have an awesome list of people. In fact, are any of the people on this litter on this live? They should be.
I'm I'm so interested to see if third pick is like I know that person.
What? Oh, yeah. She talked to you a week ago.
Oh.
Yeah. Luna's just getting comfy. Here, I'll help you. You can adjust. Go ahead, girl. Hey, it's okay. Here, lay down. I got you. She's trying to like get that one to nurse. I got you. There you go. There you go. Is that better? There we go. You're such a sweet girl. Every single litter we've ever had is born live. So if you're just joining, if this is your first time, we've been doing lives for about 10 years. So we started on Instagram and now we do them on TikTok. So it's not like we've always done this. We like to show our families the very start to the finish of everything that we do. Labor can go anywhere from like 2 hours to 10 hours, but usually it's around 2 to 4 hours with this big of a litter. She's just cleaning up. She's had 2 so far and there's 9 or 10 in there. Yeah, either you love doodles or you hate them. That's just what it is. Just ignore people in the chat. How many of you guys have doodles? We don't really block anybody ever, so just let them go crazy. It makes them feel better about themselves. Yeah, doodles are the best.
Doodles are the best.
She's cleaning. They're just right back here behind her. Yeah, doodles have been around for over 33 years. And there's clearly a reason. I mean, obviously. Hey, whatever that was cool. But it's just like a Dalmatian. You either love Dalmatians or you hate them. And all the people saying there's no reason for them, that's just not true.
They're dogs.
Yeah, I would say it depends on the groomers you ask. Some groomers hate grooming doodles because they actually have to work. And there are hundreds of groomers who have a job because doodles exist, where they were so slow and they never had any appointments. And now that there's more dogs with hair and they have to be groomed, they have a lot of business, which really helps them. So just a perspective. Oh my gosh, look at all these roses. I don't even know who you are, Peggy, but you're amazing.
I always wonder how you send those things.
I don't even know.
I've tried. Well,
Yeah. Lashana likes doing lives with dudes with shirts off and stuff.
What are you talking about?
Oh, is that why you were trying to send them roses? Nova's puppies are so freaking cute. We could solve the shelter issue so easily. It's really not hard. It's an easy problem to solve. Shelters just don't want to solve that issue. Shelters make so much money. It's unbelievable. We work with shelters, so you do rabies clinics and shot booster clinics. So you don't really know, and it is solvable pretty easily. You just gonna lay right on your puppies?
Can't get comfortable.
She's like, this is my push zone over here. Do you wanna know how we could solve all the shelters? Oh, what a good girl. So as far as shelters go, we want regulation. We want them to pass a law that all breeders have to microchip their puppies, and that breeders should be accountable for their puppies for life. So if a shelter ever gets a puppy, or any breed, it should be easily to scan a puppy, and the breeder should be responsible for that puppy forever. And then in our contract, it's like a $10,000 fine if you put a dog in a shelter. So it's really not that hard. We've tried, and they do not want that to exist, because then shelters wouldn't have any dogs. Like in Utah, there's a shelter that charges $700 a puppy. It's getting ridiculous. Like, they turn away so many people because they can't afford to buy one. But really, they should just give them away if that was the case. But shelters definitely don't just give away puppies. You have to buy them. So, but yeah, it would be an easy solution. They don't want to pass those. They don't care if breeders microchip their puppies. But if you want to solve the issue, every puppy that ever go to a shelter, we could easily scan them and identify who the owner is and who the breeder was. And you would literally have no shelter issues ever again. It could be solved in 2 generations. But I don't think breeders want to take responsibility for their puppies. So breeders don't want it to happen. They just want to sell a puppy, give it away, block you, never see you again, meet you in a Walmart parking lot. And so never has a puppy of ours ever made it into a shelter. And that will never happen. We'd be notified right away. So there you go. You weren't expecting that. But adopting's just not for everybody. I mean, obviously we have a vet clinic and we hear horror stories of it biting their kid's face, or there's a temper, or they flipped a switch, but sometimes it's just perfect. So do you know what it's time for? Is a monster. Oh man, all the haters left because we answered all their questions. Where are you guys going? It's all good. All right, I think she's getting ready to push.
Let's go.
I think she's getting ready to push. I think Peggy gets to name a puppy. She's given us so many roses. I don't know what that means, but you're incredible.
Maybe she can help decide on the litter theme.
Deal. You definitely can ethically breed doodles. It's so easy, I promise. I mean, every single breed was mixed at some point. Is every breed a mutt at some point, I guess? Everybody in the chat, Lils, she wants to know what are the benefits of mixing breeds. So everybody who has a doodle or a mixed breed, let her know what the benefits are. Health, no shedding, family dogs. Let's talk about that though, because every breed did have a purpose. But almost every single breed has been replaced. Like, let's talk about a Yorkie. Do you guys know what a Yorkshire Terrier was meant to do? They were meant to be in the castle and alert if anybody was coming, and they'd bark like crazy. That's why they're so barky. And now we don't have castles.
Well,
And we don't need them anymore. We have a Ring doorbell. That's what they were bred to do, though. So a lot of breeds don't really do what they were bred to do anymore. I mean, you still have hunting and working classes, but it's like half the ladies on the showroom floor in the AKC, I promise you, they've never been on a hike, let alone hunted with one of those dogs. So if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of people we see is they take the breed out of the dog and they just show them. And it's like show floor, show floor, show floor, show floor. But they don't work the puppy or anything like that. So every breed does have a standard, but I would say about 90% of breeds don't do what they were bred to do anyways. So I guess there's really no argument for that. So there you go. Sorry if I offended you. We have this lady, I won't say who, but she breeds a certain breed and comes into our clinic all the time. And she will just chop you up and down. Oh my gosh. Well, that's not breed standard, and the standard is this. I'm like, okay, so do you do pheasant hunting a lot? No. I'm like, okay, well, what are we even talking about? Poodles are pretty cool. So they were born to be waterfowl hunting dogs. That's why they have that really funny haircut. It keeps their vital organs warm. But they're amazing swimmers. They love the water. But nowadays, you never see poodles hunting or retrieving anymore, you know? But they make an awesome, they're the second smartest breed in the world. So when mixing a poodle and you get the loyalty of an Old English sheepdog, these little sheepadoodles become some of the best dogs you'll ever own in your life. Yeah, we have a golden doodle that will try to kill our chickens. It's just like she cannot help it. She sees a bird and she just locks up on that bird. Sorry guys, she needs to start pushing. Let's show you a better angle of these cute puppies. There you go. Look how cute, you guys. These two were just born, the newest members of the world. Dude, that tricolor is amazing. I should plug my phone in before it dies like it did last time. I died on live last time, my bad, you guys. All right, what do you guys want to talk about? Is this your first time ever joining a live litter? So we've been doing lives for over a decade. So we can answer any of your questions, or we can just wait for the next puppy. But make sure you follow along. These are sheepadoodles, so if you hate doodles, we still love you. We're not going to block you. You can say whatever you want. Comments are crazy. If you read the comments, it gets nuts. She's pushing, guys. Puppy number 3.
Come on, Butterfingers.
Oh, freak. Here it comes.
There it is.
Coming out?
Oh, it's already out.
There we go. What a good mama. So I'm going to just pull really gently. So I'm going to break that sack. Clear off the face so it can't inhale anything. Okay. I know. That had a lot of fluid in it.
Yeah, that was really juicy sounding.
So I'm just getting all this fluid out so it can't aspirate. Can you hear it still? Hey, I know. I'm helping you. She's like, can I have my puppy, please? Hey, Luna. I know, baby. Hey. I do not want this puppy to aspirate, so Mom's trying to help me. There we go.
She's trying to clean off the umbilical cord.
Hey, you're okay.
That's what she's trying to do.
She's like, give me that puppy back. Hey. That's the sound we're looking for. I know. So I'm going to trim the umbilical cord now so you guys can see what that looks like. Was I helping you too much? Alright, can you film this? Alright, so right here is a nerve, and we're going to dodge that nerve, and we're going to go right over it, and no bleeding at all. You don't need to tie it off, you don't need to do anything like that, you just need to know where to cut. And it's a girl!
Yay! Okay, she has such a good blaze.
Yeah, really good colors. Mama, I gotta suck this puppy out one more time. I know.
You can see the nerve in the umbilical cord on where to cut. So as like when you're looking at Mama, how she was trying to get to it, we always trim it just so, because if sometimes they are going as fast as she was just going, she could damage that nerve and it will cause an umbilical hernia.
Yeah, if she pulls on it too hard, they can herniate.
Yeah.
Look, it's already latched.
So we just try and avoid that.
Puppy's already latched. We're just gonna help Mama clean.
So right now we have 3 puppies, 2 boys. One of those boys is tricolor. So freaking cute. They're all cute. And then 1 girl. Third baby.
They're little cows. They're like milk cows.
No, Dad doesn't get to be here because if he was, Mom would probably kill him. You know, in TV shows when they're like, you did this to me. That is very much real in dog life of them attacking.
When my wife was giving birth, she almost killed me.
She's so little.
Yeah. Jeez, why are women so moody around birth? It's like, how bad could it be? We all take a poop every once in a while.
Oh my gosh. We do have spots still available on this litter and another upcoming one. So if you're interested in jumping on a phone call with us, seeing what best fits your situation and your family, you can go to the link in our bio.
We're gonna give her some more calcium.
And fill it out, and I will give you a call later today, maybe tomorrow.
Here you go, girl. Gotta do this the hard way, I guess. I know. We just gotta give you her calcium. So 1 cc of calcium in between every single puppy. So just to be clear, if we don't help her, honestly, the puppy most of the time is going to be just fine. But we've been doing this for so long. To see a puppy aspirate and get liquid in their lungs and gasp for air, it's really just not fun. You have to take them to an oxygen tank. You have to get humidity up, heat up, lactated ringers. But if you just suck all that stuff out of their face before all that oxygen gets in there, oh my gosh, you're gonna save yourself a lifetime of effort.
Yeah.
So for everybody saying don't help Mom, I get it. But trust me, we've done this for so long. We'd rather have a happy, healthy puppy.
They are great service dogs. We actually have trainers on staff who at 8 weeks take our puppies and do training with them. but they have also for like 10, almost 10 clients, they've done service dog training. So it's really, really cool. Some of the families even still will have like the trainer come out once a year just to spend time with them and to see the dog, because the dog stayed in training with them at their home for 5 to 6 months. So it's really cool. But obviously if you don't want to do that, our trainers do the basics of like kennel training, potty training, basics of sit, stay, come, kennel, on leash walking training, exposure to a lot of cool things. So that's also an option for our clients to add that on.
So Shauna's biased. She has 2 sheepadoodles.
I am 100%.
So if you say sheepadoodles are awful, she'll remember your name. She has a photographic memory.
Also true.
She'll come after you.
These puppies will be around 25 to 35 pounds full grown. They're ready to go home at 8 weeks old.
Do you know what would ruin you?
Me personally?
If every person you met told you, hey, my birthday is this day, you'd be like, oh crap.
Oh no.
I'm gonna have to remember that.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna tell every single person that meets you.
Oh my gosh, please don't.
Introduce yourself with your birthday. She literally can't help it. She'll have to remember it. I bet you would do it somehow. You'd be like, oh wait, you're John, right? February birthday? Like, what the heck? I didn't talk to you for 7 years.
So this is kind of funny. A person that we were in college with, like her husband played with mine in college. Anyways, I remembered her birthday and I was nervous, like maybe I forgot. So I went to her Facebook to check, but she doesn't have her birthday on there. So I still told her happy birthday. And then her husband like wrote me like, you're always so sweet and remember her birthday.
You're like, actually, it's a disease. I wish I didn't remember.
It's really... Yeah. We graduated 10 years ago. So
that's crazy.
11 years ago.
And it's like, does it just enter your mind like, oh, today's the 17th. Oh my gosh.
Well, like I just kind of associate their names with the date somehow. Or like with another person. So on my birthday, I know it's Colby's dad's birthday.
What the heck? It's your problem. Everybody put your birthday on the chat, it'll ruin her.
I'm not gonna look at it.
We have a standard litter coming up. Oh, by the way, Kazooie.
I know.
Who should we bring to Kingston?
Oh.
Yeah, probably.
I like that. I was thinking bear, but...
Oh, we could do Bear, Kingston, or Prince. Alright, vote. Would you guys rather have a standard sheepadoodle litter with Merle or a standard sheepadoodle litter that looks just like the litter we're having right now? Everybody's putting their birthday.
I'm not looking at it. I'm away from the camera.
They've ruined her.
Out to me.
Yeah, so we own a veterinarian clinic, and OFAs are pretty easy. We do OFAs for all the breeders in Utah. And it's so cheap. We only charge $255 for OFA. If you know anything about breeding, that is like such a good price point. They're giving you their birthdays and then like their siblings' birthdays.
No. However, if you do have a birthday that falls November 26th, 27th, or 28th, I will never forget it. Because those are mine and my siblings' birthdays.
Yeah, they're really good with cats. We have a lady who lives in Oregon and she's bought a sheepadoodle and a golden doodle. And they have horses and cats. And I mean, obviously a whole farm. But every dog's good with every animal. You just have to know how to introduce them. And the first 16 weeks of a puppy's life is so crucial. What we notice is some people think that puppies are too young and they don't understand until they're older, which is actually the opposite. So if you wait 16 weeks before you start really training and that kind of stuff, you are going to have an awful time. So we're gonna put this puppy through so much work. Rose, Michaela, let's go. She said, "Caw." She's an OG. But we're gonna do water therapy and sound therapy and texture and blow dryer training and socialization, and so we're gonna put a lot of work into the puppies. And obviously, if you've ever bought a puppy from us, you know what that looks like. But if you get the puppy after all of that hard work and then you don't do anything, yeah, they can regress bad. I mean, to be honest, our first golden doodle we bought, her name's Boston. She's upstairs. She's like my baby. We sucked. We didn't know what we were doing. But she still turned out just fine.
Yeah, she's great.
But yeah, she sleeps on my bed. She jumps on the couch. But we kind of let her. With Mr. Wiggins, our poodle, he doesn't do any of that stuff. We learned our lesson for sure. He will never touch anybody. He'll never jump up on you. He only gets on the couch if he's invited. Sometimes he'll get on the couch after Boston does, and then he looks at me like, oh no.
That's how Sloan is.
Is this okay?
Sloan doesn't get on the couch.
Yeah. She's pushing you guys. Caw. All right, puppy number 4. She'll have 9 or 10 puppies. Puppy number 4 is coming right now. So after the 3rd or 4th puppy, we give them a 1/4 of a cc of oxytocin. We want to help get that uterus back into place and help pushing. So watch her belly. She's pushing right now. We don't want to stall out the labor. We want the puppies to come out perfectly. If you're a breeder, I would talk to your local vet and have oxytocin on hand. And if they're being dumb about it, just message me and we can get you a prescription. Yep, they're all health tested. DNA, OFAs, chick certified. What should we name this thing? So take home is going to be
This is January.
January 28th or something?
I've got to double check my trackers now.
No, January 18th. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, January 18th, I think. January 18th. There's really no holidays in January around that time.
Like winter theme?
We could do winter. We could do...
Cold places.
we could do like a Mysteries of the World. Like, we haven't done that before. Like pyramids, aliens.
Because of that.
What other mysteries of the world are there? Mummy stuff. I love mysteries. Ooh, she's pushing. Water just broke, if you guys saw that. Alright, this time LaShawna's gonna do a close-up for you guys so you can watch the whole thing. She probably did last time. Ooh, puppy number 4! She looks just like Mom. Look at that white head. Oh, just like Mama. So again, we break the sack. Hand me that cloth over there.
Yep.
So I don't want Mom to give this dog a hernia. So I'm just controlling that umbilical cord so she can't pull on it too hard. There we go. So do you see how it's not crying yet? I haven't really stimulated it to wake it up because I don't want it to suck in all that stuff. There we go. So after I clear everything out, the nose and the mouth, then I'm gonna really wake it up. So here we go. Can you hear all that fluid?
Oh yeah.
So we want to get all that fluid out of there. Mamas.
That's your...
I know. Hey, Luna. Take your puppy. There we go. Now we're gonna get crying. She keeps trying to take her from me. Is that your baby? She's like, let me put you with your litter mates. I know, baby. So what I'm doing is I'm stimulating her and causing blood flow. I know, Mama. I know, Mama. And then we just gotta, oh, the umbilical cord looks really good. Oh no, we gotta trim it.
Yeah.
So again, here's that nerve. So we're just gonna dodge that nerve and just trim it just like that. And then what I'm listening for is if they have a clear voice or not. So it's still a little raspy. There we go. And then we'll just put the right by the litter mates. So do you see how fast it's already looking for a nipple? We cleared out all the junk. That way she can start nursing right away. Oh, is it a boy or a girl? It is a boy.
3 boys and 1 girl.
We needed some boys. We had a bunch of girls.
We've been pretty even on our last couple litters.
I know.
Our golden doodle ones, 4 and 4.
I'm just absorbing most of the moisture. That way the puppies don't get cold.
A lot of people are talking about how they wish that some of their dogs had umbilical hernias, so they wish that theirs would have been trimmed.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, sometimes mom will like pull on it way too hard and really stretch that out, or so you just want to watch it.
So we did her x-ray, we saw 9, maybe 10. With big litters, we always give an extra 1 or 2 to prepare for just in case. So we do have spots left on this litter. If you are interested, you can go to the link in our bio. You can fill out an application and
Do we have more of those?
yes, I'll go grab them.
Okay.
But you can fill out an application. I will get a notification. I will read over your application and set up a time to call you either today or tomorrow.
Yep. Let's move you this way, girl. All your puppies with you. There you go. Good girl. She's been awesome, you guys. What a good mom. All right, so we're gonna give her some whelping calcium, and then I'll go over all the supplies we have on hand. So get ready to screenshot. If you want to know the supplies we use, we'll go over each one in detail for you. If you're just prepping to have a litter, this will be good for you as well. Lashana said a curse word.
Oh gosh.
There you go. There you go. Luna. Luna. You're so sweet. What a good girl. All right, let's give you some whelping calcium to this. So, we just got some whelping calcium. I got out 1 cc. And we're gonna see if she has a really soft mouth too. We go through so many gloves.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Have you ever read like your itemized list from the hospital after anything?
I did after I had Jack.
It's like gloves, $78. You're like, what? Like, what the freak?
What kind of gloves are
What type
we
of
using?
magic gloves are you guys using?
Especially, I deliver babies fast, so it's like,
Yeah.
you weren't really there that long.
I know, come on. I mean, we used $1 of the $74. Okay. Do you guys want to go over a couple supplies that we use? Or is that just like so freaking boring? I'll help you, girl. Hey, I got you. I got you. Do you see her looking at me? She's like, dude, help me. No, she only has 4 so far. She's moving that right along. So the first thing we're going to talk about is oxytocin. Oh crap, can you head to the clinic and grab oxytocin?
Yep.
There should be 3 bottles of, will you just bring one in here?
Yeah.
The last time we left it in the bin, and it needs to stay in the fridge. So, oh, and then I need bring 10 needles. All right, we'll show you oxytocin, what it looks like, how it works, and we'll go from there. I'm assuming if you've ever had a baby, you've probably used oxytocin, right? I just use a lot of gloves because we don't want to, infect or and contaminate puppies in any way. It's just all in my head. Really, we don't need to. But it's also to avoid washing my hands every 2 seconds. Because there's a lot of, juju down there. But we own Breeding Empire. So if you guys go to breedingempire.com, you can find all of these supplies. We sell breeding supplies to breeders all over the world. And our gloves are only $8 for 200. So it's cheaper than Costco on there. And we do 3 mil gloves, so they're super thick. A lot of people buy them just for barbecuing. It's funny. Yeah, puppies. So these are mini sheepadoodles. She just had 4, and every 3 to 4 we give her 1/4 of a cc of oxytocin. So they can handle up to 2 cc's every 2 hours. You don't really want to. I don't give them the full dosage ever. What I do is I just give them 1/4 of a cc and spoon feed it. But that will help those contractions stay full. And it's just a lot healthier to get all those puppies out. But we've been doing this for over a decade. We have we have 2 veterinarians on staff. Everything's full-time. If you're in Utah, you guys can come to our clinic. It's called Utah Reproduction. So we do all things reproduction. Look, it's one of our techs. Say hi.
Luna's not down.
Luna's
She just realized that she's in labor.
4 so far.
One of our guardians is out there.
They're so cute. Who is it? Oh, sweet. All right. Oh, did you put it in the fridge?
Yeah.
Okay. Good job. I have the funniest quail story for you. It's a little dramatic. Should I tell it over live?
I don't care. I hate quills.
You hate all birds.
I hate birds.
Why?
Because they're squawky and
You're such a
loud
hater.
and annoying. And I have a very specific situation that they annoyed me. And then, actually, I want to say this. Don't talk about oxytocin yet.
Okay.
Everyone needs to hear this.
Oh no, here comes the bird rant.
You know when birds line, the posts
Yeah.
and stuff, and there's just hundreds of birds.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the movie Birds?
Yes.
That freaks me out when they fly. I just think of that movie Oh, it like grosses me out. Anyways, that's my rant.
Anyways, we're looking for a new admin. If anybody is looking for a full-time job, we pay really well. No, she loves birds secretly. Wait,
Oh my gosh.
you like chicken and stuff, right? But you just don't like the bird part?
I don't like bird. I'll eat it.
You'll eat birds. All right, so this is oxytocin. And, yeah, so we're just going to draw from right here. We're just going to do 1/4 of a cc. So for you just watching, you want to prep the needle. You want to make sure it's tight. So you have a lure lock needle so you can spin it off if you want. We don't want to spin it off. We want to keep that lure lock tight. And then I like to break the needle. So the needles they're not broken. Like they're set to a certain, I don't know how to explain it. It's basically once you pull back, you'll break that little barrier and it's going to be a lot easier to pull your dosage. And then I'm just going to go here, turn it upside down, pull my dosage out. I always pour a little more than I need and then I squirt it back in to get the air out. So now that we have that, I'm going to warm it up a little bit in my hand to get the temp. So basically I'm just holding it in my fingers and going from fridge temp to mom's body. We're in Provo, Utah. So the website's just utahreproduction.com. You can do OFAs, clinic care, AIs, TCIs, breeding, shipping, semen evals, ultrasounds, x-rays, whatever you guys need. And then we have our genetics class once a quarter. So we've taught a little over 1,000 breeders genetics. It's been good. We can see any dog in the world and tell you trait-wise exactly where it is. Health, it's a lot harder. Obviously, you got to test. How do you suggest we train puppies after you get them? Well, there's a lot of things. We can talk about it for a while. All right, should we give her some oxytocin? She just had the 4th puppy. Obviously, this is not full dosage. This is just a little bit of oxytocin to keep those contractions going. So intramuscular, you're gonna get this muscle. I like to push on it. That way she doesn't feel it as much. We're gonna go in, pull back. Girl. So that's gonna help with so many things. So oxytocin is really important because she's 3 days early. So that will help with her milk supply. It will help with those contractions. It will help her uterus get back into place. It'll help the last of those puppies come out nice and healthy. So oxytocin's awesome. What's worse, 10-hour labor or... Wait, that was the second option. What's worse, a 3-hour labor or a 10-hour labor? Dude, I'm so freaking tired. I'm losing it. These are little mini sheepadoodles. Welcome to the live. She's about to have puppy number 5. That oxytocin will start kicking in pretty fast. Yeah, we want contractions, we want milk supply, we want that uterus to get back into place. You're trying to crawl back in from where you came, bud. You're so sweet, girl. All right, what did I miss? How many haters do we have now? Do any of you guys read the comment section? It's wild. Sometimes you just read it and just start laughing. Somebody give me a breakdown on the comment section.
Pushing.
She just started pushing. All right, Lashana, you ready?
Camera guy.
No, we never do vanilla ice cream. It's not good for dogs. A lot of
Sugar.
fake sugars in there. You got to be really careful for sugar substitutes. And we just use whelping calcium. The reason people use ice cream is because of the calcium. But you can just get whelping calcium. It's going to be way better and last you longer.
This is National Geographic right here. I'm zooming right in. Discovery Channel has
Well,
nothing
you're
on
missing
me.
Nat Geo. I'm gonna turn her so we can deliver.
Oh, even more graphic, guys. You're welcome.
I'll help you, baby.
Though we do have breeders who come on here to watch if they're just trying to get better at delivering puppies or have questions, see how we handle things. So this is also for them.
We haven't had any C-sections in over 10 years. So there's so many ways to avoid it. We haven't had to really use any of those techniques today, but we can really help you guys. Dr. Coleman is amazing. He's been a doctor for 46 years.
7.
47?
Yeah.
And he will do anything he can to avoid a C-section. He's like the best.
He is the best.
Like, people panic and they go into the vet. And like, I think I need a C-section. She hasn't had a puppy in an hour and a half. And they're like, oh, yep, looks like you do. And then they make $3,000 when they really didn't need to in the first place. Dr. Coleman would be like, she's fine. She looks great.
He's old school, man. Yes, that's blood.
Oh, it smells like battery acid. Oh, push. Here we go, you guys.
It's a big push.
Puppy number 5. I think it is a girl. It has to be.
I'm hoping for a girl.
Odds would
Even
say
it out
girl.
a little bit. Someone said a grill.
Grill.
I'm kidding.
Here we go. So here comes the sack.
Ooh, cane corsos. Those are awesome.
Yeah, they're huge. It's like collecting on a mini horse.
Bro.
Dude, when we ship those, holy crap. Alright, so we're going to try to go really slow and get the entire sack out of there. There that sack comes. Jeez Louise, you gotta chew it. There we go. So we don't want to wake it up quite yet until we clear all this stuff off. Now we can. Sorry, she's such a licker. It's hard to see. Baby. Hey, hey. I'll clear that for you. I'm going to cut that umbilical cord so she doesn't keep doing that. There you go.
Fell on her face.
Oh. See all that stuff coming out? I know, baby. We got to get that stuff out of her mouth. I know. You just want to pick her up. There we go. Wait, Luna. I'm going to trick her. There you go. No, it didn't work.
It's like, I'm not stupid.
I know. Stop. There's just a couple more liquids in there.
If you go to our website, you can see Dad. His name is Goldman Sachs. He is a red and white toy mini poodle. He's so freaking cute. We've had tons of sheepadoodle litters with him.
She's like, sir, stop taking my puppies. I'm gonna stimulate this one. It's still a little clogged. Luna, relax, Luna. There we go.
Any guesses on what this baby is?
It's a little girl.
Woo! That's what I was hoping
Look
for.
at her.
Let me zoom in.
cute.
1 sec. Show again. Cute.
Okay.
Well, Mom. You'll see. Everyone will see.
Mama.
We do have
Good
spots left on this litter.
girl.
Oh my gosh. So far we have 5 puppies.
2 girls, 3 boys.
2 girls, 3 boys. Oh my gosh.
The colors are incredible.
So cute.
So when they dry out, they'll look a lot like this.
Look at this perfect boy.
So look, Lashana. See the tan?
Stop it. Little tricolor boy.
Tricolor. You can see the tan right here too.
Yep.
And if you look on the
We'll
eyes,
see it more.
you can start seeing it. Little dots.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
So cute. Calling dibs.
The next stud. He's a perfect little stud.
So if you're interested in a pup from this litter or a future one, you can just go to the link in our bio. We'll fill out the application, and I'll get in touch with you in the next 24 hours. I'll text you all today. That I'll promise to do. But I already have some phone calls lined up today too. So
She is crushing it.
doing good.
See how fast that oxytocin works?
Yeah.
It's like, boom. That's probably why they give humans oxytocin, or do they call it Pitocin?
They call it Pitocin.
Same thing.
I don't know.
Did you ever hear about Kelly and Adam?
Yeah. Remember you sent me a picture
So they had their baby.
a month early.
She was in labor, and they ran out.
Oh.
Her epidural ran out, so she delivered natural,
Mine didn't work.
like yours, yeah. So she was just screaming Bloody Mary.
Poor girl. She sent her a gift.
I know.
Her gift, not the baby.
I think Jess did. I was like, holy crap. And Adam's like, felt so bad.
So cute.
Look at that pile.
Cute little panda babies.
So these are mini sheepadoodles. She just had number 5. We have 3 boys, 2 girls. We've been doing sheepadoodles for a little over 7 years, and we've been doing doodles for a little over a decade. They're just hard. Like Old English sheepdogs, they're hard to find when it comes to lineage. You can get any Old English sheepdog, but it's really hard to find like this lineage. This is the Walt Disney lineage. If you guys know, Walt Disney had a bunch of Old English sheepdogs, and they premiered in a lot of his earlier films. They are just the best dogs. Yep, they're just big old fat sloppy mutts. All of them. I'm pretty sure I'm a mutt. I did like that DNA test, the ancestry test, and I'm like all sorts of mixed up. Maybe I should start identifying as a mutt. And then I'll blame it on that. I'll say, oh, that's the Ireland in me. Ugh, sorry.
I do that.
Oh, geez, sorry. That's the Scottish in me. It's not my fault. That's the English lines coming out. Just so everybody knows, every single breed in the world was mixed together. Oh, puppy number 5, 6.
Good God.
She sneezed and one came out. Do you see this? It's like still in the canal.
I have like clients texting.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Jiminy. We were not ready. Where are the towels?
Oh, right there.
Did you see that? Okay, girl. She didn't even flush.
Nope.
It fell out.
Just kind of.
She's surprised. Look, she doesn't even know what's happening.
She's like, what?
I'm gonna throw that cord. Wipe off her face. Get the nose cleared out. Sissy. Yeah, you do need to stand up. That would be good for you. Did you see that?
That was crazy.
Mama. 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 It is a girl.
3 and 3.
3 girls.
I'm
3
telling you,
boys.
we've been evening out recently.
Hey, I'm just drying your puppy off. Oh.
Oh,
She's so soft. Is that puppy number 6?
6, 3 boys, 3 girls. These are so freaking cute. If you did not see the little boy we're showing, if you are interested in getting on this litter or any future litters, go to the link in our bio, fill out the application. What's kind of cool is all our families on the list will go into a group chat and get 3 updates a week with pictures and videos. We'll start ENS training on day 3, and families get a pick at 4 weeks old. So we have a pretty awesome system when it comes to doing all of that. Yeah, so go to our website, utahdoodles.com. You can check that out.
Lay down.
Or you can go to the link in the bio.
Lay down. Good girl.
There we go.
Look how cute they are, Lashana. Can you believe
Look at
that?
these cute little panda bears.
I know. We're just stimulating them, waking them up. Look how cool that pattern is.
Yeah.
Okay. Just waiting for Mom to whip out her back leg. There she goes. Like a champion. Let's whip that leg out, sissy. There you go. There you go.
Oh, Charlotte's Web. That was a suggestion. I caught that before it went away.
Nice.
Sorry, comments come in fast, so like if I miss it, but I did catch that as it like disappeared up.
Charlotte's Web?
Charlotte's Web.
Charlotte's Web's not that big of a mystery of the world. If you're just joining, that references doesn't make sense.
So she just had her 6th puppy, literally just kind of slipped out. Anyways, so now we have 3 boys, 3 girls. On her x-ray, we saw 9, maybe 10. We plan for always 1 to 2 more just to make sure, to make sure. So, but these are mini sheepadoodles. They will be between 25 and 35 pounds. You can see health testing on our website.
This is a big no-no what I'm about to do. I'm using a Clorox wipe, but I'm only using it on the bar, so no puppies are gonna be up here. You don't really want to use hard chemicals until the puppies are a lot older. But it's not going to get on the puppy right there. So, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's a tip for you. Don't use Clorox
Yeah.
where they're sleeping because those chemicals can travel up.
Yep.
I'm going to change the camera system.
Cool.
I'm going to put it on the other side. Looks like she got all bunkered in over here.
Yep. So her puppies will be ready to go home like January 18th-ish when they're 8 weeks old. And
Well, this angle looks like a war zone over here.
yeah,
Sorry if you're not used to live births.
it's happening.
Things happen. It rhymes with blood. So 6 so far. She's pushing right along, doing really, really good. Can you believe that? She's such a good mom.
So cute.
So all you guys saying oxytocin was not good for the mom, that's the reason we do it. We want her to get these puppies out so she can recover, rest faster. If you can avoid a 10-hour labor, I would suggest avoid a 10-hour labor. It's so much better for the mom. Is this like interesting or is it kind of boring? Do you guys like this? Do you like learning? Dude, do you know what's crazy? So these people that just absolutely hate us, like with a passion, they all follow us. Like they follow our account and then every time we post anything, they're like the first one to comment.
I know.
I'm like, do you just like secretly love us? Like,
But also, are you wanting you?
who follows an account you disagree with so much?
But also, like, it boosts our.
It's crazy. Like, I've never followed an account out of hate. Like, I hate you so much I'm following you. Like, okay. Thanks, I guess. I mean, you guys, I agree with you. There are a lot of bad doodle breeders. They don't do any health testing, no OFA testing. They don't do anything like that. Like, I get that. But there are also a ton, way more awful AKC breeders. We own a vet clinic. We see them come in all the time. It's not what you think. It's not that. I would just say breeding as a whole, if it's AKC, most of the time they're not following the rules. It's really, really expensive. So if you want to chick certified a dog, do all your health testing. Obviously you have to purchase the dog, and then on top of that, it's anywhere from like $1,000 to $2,000 just to test and get everything done. So, I just think there are good breeders and there are bad breeders. But technically every dog...
I think that's in every field, though.
Yeah, that's everything, right? Alright, so we just got some whelping calcium. Mama. Sissy. Luna. She's just licking her crotch real quick. Give her a second.
She's taking a bath. Dog birth stinks, but it's worth it.
Good girl. That was yummy, huh? She's honestly doing so good. It's just when you have white on your coat, you see it a lot better, you know?
Yeah.
So the other one was not born with a sac. So little pieces of the sac are going to keep coming out, which is a little weird. But it will happen.
Yeah, or it'll attach to the other puppy coming out.
Yeah, or it will wrap. Oh, she's pushing. Puppy number 7. I need a towel.
Oh my gosh, you should use them all.
At least 3. And then will you hand me that sucker? All right, I'll try to get this really good for you guys. So she's pushing out a puppy right now, and we'll show you what we do to make sure the puppy's alive. If you guys don't have a bulbous sucker that's built for puppies, you can go to breedingempire.com. See how these fit inside the puppy's mouth? There you go. And then they're 2 pieces, so you can pop it out and boil it and really sanitize it and clean it. And their recoil's like really amazing. Most aspirators suck at recoiling. You never ever give water during labor. You don't want to put pressure on the uterus.
Nor would she want it.
She can walk out if she wanted and get a drink, but she's very hydrated and very full. She's been on a strict diet of 7 placentas. Mm-hmm. And she's eaten them all. Sometimes I sit down and have a casual placenta.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, just a
placenta, some
quick energy boost.
mashed potatoes and veggies.
Little placenta with some mashed potatoes. I prefer it raw, but some people cook them.
Girl.
Oh.
That was a lot.
Yeah. There's so much nutrients in a placenta. Breeders that throw away their placentas are crazy. It's so nuts. Like, just the stem cells, the nutrients. It's so important for the mom to eat them. But a lot of breeders will throw them away because they don't want their mom to have diarrhea. So it's like, hey, throw the placentas away. I don't want diarrhea in my house. It's like, are you freaking kidding me? Do you know how much nutrients that helps with everything? So don't throw away your placentas just because you don't want diarrhea. Will you show them our diarrhea gel, or is it right there?
Yes.
Just after birth, do 3 days of this. It will save your life. You have to add a probiotic to it. See, it says to add a probiotic. But it's a miracle.
Which you can get this and a probiotic on breedingempire.com too.
You can use pumpkin, but pumpkin is like way expensive right now. It might be cheaper. It was like $8 a can.
It's $5 a can right now.
Right now? Well, it's probably pumpkin season, so.
Well, I just only know because of reimbursements.
Oh, sweet. Oh, water broke. Lashana, Mayday. Caw.
You guys want the National Geographic version of this?
Welcome to Channel 64. This is National Geographic with Lashana and Drew.
Yep, reporting live.
The first ever AKC sheepadoodle litter.
You're just out here trying to piss them off.
The ALKC, the Andrew and Lashana Kennel Club.
Yeah.
It's a huge club. It's widely recognized. So what we do is, if people want to be a part of our club, would they have to pay us a lot of money?
Oh my gosh, no.
And we'll track the data on Excel. And then every time they have a litter, they have to pay us.
It's time to be real, so I'm going to be real this.
For every puppy. And then if you ever enter one of our shows, you have to pay to get in. But if you win, you don't get paid. Nobody gets paid.
I think I got it. Look, guys. Are you kidding me?
The ALKC's first member. Oh, what a sweetie. Moving inside the sack. All right, Lashana. So again, clear off the face. Suck out all that fluid. Will you get me the scissors, Lashana?
Yup.
So I grabbed that umbilical cord so Mom couldn't give her a hernia. Now we're gonna trim it. Okay, Lashana will film this while we trim.
Yep.
So here's that nerve. We're gonna dodge that little nerve right there. Trim right underneath it. What a good girl.
I moved your cup of...
So I'm just getting all that liquid off. Her mouth's already cleared. That was a healthy sack. What a good mama. It is a little girl.
Let's go. 4 girls, 3 boys.
And just like that, the tables have turned.
Right here. I moved your
Oh,
cup
okay.
over here. Figured if we're over here now, that makes more sense.
Mom did so good, you guys. I'm just helping her clean up. We're gonna switch this blanket out here. This is just a delivery blanket. Sorry if that's weird. So I'm pinching the back of that puppy's neck because I want to listen to see if there's any more liquid. And there was. Okay. Wow.
That was 7.
Number.
Yeah, 4 girls, 3 boys.
Yep. Number 7.
The last 2 just kind of happened faster.
I know.
Caught me off guard.
It's like bam bam. The first member of the ALKC. If you're just joining, we're just joking. Welcome, puppy number 7. These are mini sheepadoodles. They'll be at 25 pounds. If you want a mini sheepadoodle, just go to utahdoodles.com, or we have a link in our bio. Fill out an application. Call us. So every time we do a live, we have like 3 or 4 applications that it's people wanting to talk to us on the phone just to tell us how much they hate us. So those are actually funner than you think. So please fill out an application. And you can tell me about how bad of life decisions I've made in my life. And it's all good.
Don't worry.
We've heard it before for the last decade. It's all good. No, we don't dock any tails for your sheepadoodles.
Oh, that's what I was going to mention. Because mom's docked, but
Yeah, if we were only in this for money, I promise we wouldn't do any of our agenda that we do. So if you've been following us, you know what we do. Just go through our feed. If we were in it just for the money, we wouldn't do health testing, we wouldn't do hips and elbows, we wouldn't do genetic testing for traits, we wouldn't do selective breeding, we wouldn't do any of that stuff. But again, I don't disagree with you. A lot of breeders suck. I have a really good analogy.
okay.
You want to hear it? Mm-hmm. So, this will help you understand. We all have a friend who's a real estate agent, and they're so freaking annoying, and they ruin it for everybody, and it makes all real estate agents look like crap, and everybody gets their license to be a realtor. But at the end of the day, there's like 5% that are actually freaking good at being a realtor. And everybody else just puts this crap image on them, you know what I mean? It's the same with breeding. There are really, really good breeders. And there are breeders that are trying their best, we'll say. But it puts a crap look at everybody, you know what I mean? Facts, I'm a realtor. Yeah, like it just sucks. Like you're at that family party and they're like, oh, what do you do? And you're like, oh, I'm a realtor. And they're like, you know, they give you that look like, oh, here we go. She's going to talk to me about how bad of a decision maker I am. Why don't you have investment properties? You're doing so good. Why don't you have 10 houses? It's like, I don't know, because I hate managing properties maybe. Same with the breeder. Like if I'm at a party, they're like, what do you do? I'm like, well, I'll tell you what I really say. I just say I jerk off dogs for a living. Really, we have 27 studs that we ship sperm all over the world. So it's a lot funner answer than saying you're a breeder. Mm-hmm. Are you kidding me, Lashana?
They're so cute.
That is our stud.
He's perfect.
We have to keep him. He's so perfect. We finally did it. Well, what about Moby's litter?
I know, but
Oh, crap. Not this again. I always second guess myself. We have a couple litters coming up as well. That was number 7. 4 girls,
we would
3
have
boys.
to keep back from that one too, though. Regardless.
We have to have another lineage. You're right.
Yes, like we have to have separate.
All right, we're keeping 2. Did you guys see our video on Guardian Homes? Did you guys watch that one? If you jump off and go to our feed, I think we posted it like maybe 6 videos ago. But all of our breeding animals live in Guardian Homes.
She's like bringing them over to clean them, and then she just leaves them there. She's like, okay, find your way back.
Terry just texted me. Text the third pick to see if they have any questions. Were they able to get on and watch? She's doing so dang good. No, so 7 of 9, possibly 10. What time is it?
10:25.
Will you go grab a snuggle puppy? This would be a good time to explain what it is.
Yeah.
So we do have a transition puppy. So when your puppies are 8 weeks old and they're coming home, this toy has a heartbeat inside, and we rub it all over mom and litter mates. So it's like a very comfort transition toy. She's just pulling the placenta out. One that was stuck in. Ugh. Yeah, sorry, it's just natural. Okay, so this is called a snuggle puppy or a puppy pal. So on breedingempire.com, we only sell them for $10. So inside, you'll have this little heartbeat that imitates mom. And so they'll all have a little plush puppy to go home. So if you guys want to go to breedingempire.com, you can buy them for $10. On Amazon, they're $40. That's a pretty dang good price for those. And then you'll get some treats and all that stuff. Will you bring a bag of treats? Yeah. Guys, we have a treat we developed. We're about $85,000 into this development because we failed so many labs. But we finally got it all approved. We took out the sugar and the garlic, which flavors about 99% of dog treats. And sugar and garlic's pretty bad for you. So they're called beef bites, sugar-free, garlic-free. And awesome ingredients. If you guys want to screenshot that, you can order some. They're only $6.99 for a bag. And because there's no sugar, no garlic, none of that crap in there, you can do a whole training session and the dog wouldn't get sick at all. They're really, really good. And it's a USDA, FDA, AFCO approved. It's kind of hard creating a treat if you want to do it the right way. It's really expensive. So in order to test your lab results, you have to do like a minimum of 4,000 pounds because like they have to get like a pull from so many different bags or whatever. Whew, it's tough. But we're back. So everything we offer on Breeding Empire is like at a third of the price you're going to find anywhere else because we'd rather help as many breeders as we can versus just, you know, flip it on Amazon or something like that. So if you're a breeder and you want those treats, message me because we give you a big discount on them and you can put them in your puppy take-home bags. But for $7, that's a pretty good price for that well done of a treat. We're able to cut the price down because we don't have to pay fulfillment. We fulfill everything ourselves. Where on Amazon, they take a huge chunk of fulfillment. Yeah, treats are awesome with pancreatitis. We own the biggest raw dog food company in all of Utah. We don't ship outside of Utah, so it's called Raw Doggin' It. Come on, that's a pretty good name. If you go to rawdogginit.co, you can read all about it. But we feed raw. It's just night and day. Raw versus kibble, it's just not even close. Look at all of them lined up, you guys. All 7 puppies. I think Ange needs a hug. I would just say, let's all give some love to Ange. Oh man, did she leave? She's been doing good. She's been having a puppy about every 15 to 20 minutes. No, so you can actually 100% predict all the genetics. It's a simple Punnett square, you guys. Biology, 8th grade biology, but by saying you can't predict the genetics is like saying you didn't pass the 8th grade. All results are so easy to predict. If you breed a dog, I mean, I can tell you if you want. We can go into some genetics. But like by saying you can't predict through genetics is like, it's just not a good take. It's probably because you don't understand genetics. Yeah, some humans with eye genetics don't because they could be carried what's called a wild type. It's the geno in the wild type, but most of the time you can predict it pretty easily. But you also just have to know the order of dominance, and it's pretty easy to predict eye color.
Thank you.
Wait, you're not even gonna come see our puppies?
No, I didn't want to be.
This is Brandy. She's one of our most amazing techs of all time.
Gosh.
She's been a tech for over a decade. Is it 11 years?
Oh, yeah.
11 years as a reproduction
Now 12.
specialist.
Coming up on 12.
Can you believe it? Look, Brandy, I have to show you.
What?
We got a tricolor.
Where?
12.5% chance.
Hi, Mama. Hi.
Luna,
Hello,
girl.
sweet angel.
Luna, she knocked you up. Do you remember? It's her fault.
I did. I put them babies all in you.
It's her fault, sis. She's like the sweetest of us. All right, ready for this little boy? So look, so his tan points are gonna start coming in.
No way.
You can see him a little bit here.
Oh, look at that. How gorgeous that
I know.
face is.
The blaze is perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect tuxedo.
Wait, I want to
cute
see.
coat.
Oh my gosh, I love this marking on
That's what we said too. So
I think
fun.
it's like a little tan. You know, they'll all start growing in.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That will
It
start
could
growing.
be.
And it could be ATA, but that's the stud we're
She's
keeping.
like, yeah. Oh, we're keeping him?
Oh, yeah.
Honey.
Unless something better comes, but
We
I
gave
can.
her
This
a-
one, like the newest?
So we gave her a
Still
fourth of a
wet.
cc of oxytocin.
Yeah.
Look, boom, 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 boom.
Wait.
She just started
5, 6, 7. And she has 8?
9, maybe 10.
Oh. I was.
9 for sure skulls. Possible 10th, but
Oh my gosh, these spots on the head. I love these.
so
Oh no, Mama, you're doing such a good job.
can you believe it? Some of these markings are incredible.
Yeah.
She had one that looks just like her. Look at this. She has an all white face one.
Oh.
And then she's got Goldman, 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 Goldman. That one's a Snoopy. They're so cute.
Oh, look at this black spot on the ear.
I know. There's one with like a round circle on top of his head. I already know he's gonna go too fast, but not that one. Let's see. Look at this.
Oh my gosh, they're all just beautiful.
Little angel kiss on top of his head.
I love it. And the ear too.
I know.
Just a little bit on the ear.
But can you believe we got a tricolor?
This one is a cow. I love it.
And then I think we have
this one.
one AW wild sable. Look right
Or
here.
you can already see the sable.
No, not that one.
She's like, quit bothering my babies.
Sorry, girl.
Quit bothering my babies. I gotta kiss
Our bad. So yeah, she has 7 puppies right now, 4 girls and 3 boys. For sure 2 more, maybe 3 more coming.
Oh my gosh, look at that little spot.
The little white spot.
spot.
No, so there's no risk. So will you grab an embark kit out of the closet?
Okay, I'm gonna go back to work.
Thanks. You're the best. Are those scrubs comfy?
So comfy.
Okay. I think we should probably order 2 more sets of colors. Or do you guys like black?
Is this all live?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just talk.
I think that originally you ordered 1 set for each of us, and then you went back and ordered more. So I was gonna go in the garage and look and see, because the box that I opened up that had these in it was a fresh, brand new box. But remember, originally
Yeah,
you ordered like, try these on and see what you like. So I
do
feel like
remember
there's
that.
another set in the garage for each of us
Probably.
somewhere. So I was gonna look for that today. So we have some breaks in the schedule, so I thought I'd do that. Good job, mummies.
I know.
Good job, beautiful. She doesn't even, she's like one of those pregnant ladies that doesn't really
Yeah.
look like
She's like
She's
a
just
a
like
baby, and then she's like, yeah.
Well, her first litter, she went 5 days early, no signs, had a puppy right in their guardian's house.
Oh,
Just like pushed it out.
she was like,
And they're like, oh my gosh.
They were like reading in bed, and then all of a sudden they heard this, like the baby
Squeaking.
squeak, and they were like shot up, like what?
I was like, and they calling me, I'm like, what? Because it's so early. And then she had another one in the car on the way over. So they show up and there's just like blood all over them. And it's like, looks like it's from a horse scene. You're like, I'm so sorry. So this time we took her 5 days early just in case. And then she's been here.
Girl, you smiley girl. Look at what you've done. You're doing a great job.
She's like, this is easy, honestly.
I know. Yeah, she's just.
She's like,
that
last time I
long.
had 8 and this is only 7. So.
Yeah.
All right, so this is called an embark kit,
I'm gonna work.
where we can swab their cheeks and test their DNA. So when you mix an 8-pound toy poodle to a frame like this, you have to avoid things called CDPA. You can't mix CDPA with IVDD. Sometimes CDDY plays a factor, but it's mainly those two mixed together. So obviously if they're cleared, it will be perfect structure to shrink down a size. That's why you have breeds that can come in standard, mini, medium, toy. That's how they do it. So obviously we know before we were to ever breed Goldman Sachs with her that he's CDPA cleared and that going down a size will be a perfect structure. Because if they're not, sometimes they get elongated bodies like a corgi. They have the 12th vertebrae. And then they also have really short stubby legs like a corgi. So to say you can't predict genetics is crazy. So all of these dogs will have hair. None of them are going to blow their coat like a shedding dog. They're going to shed as much as a human being would shed. Very, very, very minimal. They're never going to blow their coat seasonally. They won't have an undercoat. They're going to have hair. It'll be the softest coat you ever feel. And no dog in the world can be hypoallergenic. It's actually a myth. You can't have a hypoallergenic dog. Just Google it, look it up. But a lot of breeders will say, oh, my dogs are hypoallergenic. That's not true. But hair versus fur is a real argument easily. Oh, what a cute girl. Yep, so she's had 7. We have 2 more for sure, maybe 3 more. Her x-ray showed 9. So we can fly the puppy anywhere in the world to you. If you're outside the United States, we can't fly until their rabies are done. So they would go into our training program. It gets pricey if you're like out of states. A long, long time ago, we flew a puppy to Tokyo. And
Canada and Mexico are still easy.
yeah,
Canada and Mexico are easy.
I would say the Tokyo client ended up paying about $5,000 total. Just flights alone are so expensive. And then to get a flight nanny to do it is expensive.
Yep. On it.
Sorry if it paused. Nope. We open up the list now, but they won't go home until they're 8 weeks old. So if you want to be added to this list, you guys can go to utahdoodles.com and have a mini sheepadoodle.
Fill out the application. I will text you today.
And then if you need us to jump on a call, we can talk to you as well. I know a couple families are on watching the live who are on this list. Whew. Man, I think I need some Taco Bell breakfast. Dude, when's the last time we had Taco Bell breakfast? Aggression?
Years, yeah.
It's been so long.
We're more of a 3 to 4 p.m. Taco Bell.
Dude, Taco Bell breakfast freaking slaps. That's so good. They put that Crunchwrap thing in there. Oh my gosh. It's incredible. You know what's funny is the crying ones are the ones that are on a nipple. They're drinking and crying.
That's crazy.
Like, how is that possible?
I am glad that she's had more puppies, because for a minute there when she only had 2, her nipples were just like leaking out
I know.
of her. So it's good that they're relieving that pressure.
They are mini sheepadoodles. So it's an Old English sheepdog with a poodle mix. She's just gonna take that puppy somewhere else. Luna. 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 This puppy's fine. There you go. There you go. All right, what questions do you guys have? Are there any breeders in the chats that dare to admit they're breeders? Be careful, we've got some haters in here. They might remember who you are. Yeah, we have payment plans. I think we're the only breeder that does a payment plan. So basically, you put a $500 deposit down on a puppy, and then the remaining balance, you divide it by 12 with no interest, and you just make monthly payments until it's paid off. I think it's like $167 a month. So if you want a health tested, cleared lineage, you definitely can get a payment plan, make it affordable over time. Our Toller breeder's still the worst. Honestly, every AKC breeder, there are amazing ones and there are awful ones. What's funny though is in the AKC, they hate doodle breeders, but at the same time, they hate all of their peers even more. So if you go to an AKC event, oh my gosh, it's freaking drama. They hate everybody. Oh my gosh, did you see Julie's here? Oh, Julie's dogs? Oh my gosh. She feeds Victor. And did you hear there was a big food recall on Victor? Oh, what a bad, unethical breeder. I hate her. Like, what the freak? But seriously, Victor did have a recall, so don't feed Victor right now for a minute. But if you want a good reality TV show, it should be called... What would be a good title for an AKC?
That's true. Oh my gosh.
It'd probably be the best reality TV show of all time. It would be called AKC... Ooh, let's think of the title.
Breeder battles. Breeder
battles.
Breeder.
AKC The Tour. They will literally drive to all of these events just to try to win over a judge's heart. AKC Gone Wild. That's what they said in the comments.
Oh my gosh, so funny.
Real Housewives of AKC.
Yes.
Yes. I'm telling you guys, you have to go to an event. It is probably the funniest. Like, if you ever want to people watch, oh my gosh, dude. It's so funny. AKC Karens. Or we only cast ladies named Karen in the AKC, and there's plenty of them. Oh, Karen S. Oh my gosh, did you see her dogs?
Absolute trash.
It's just funny. I'm sure they're great people. I just don't get why they have so much hate in their heart. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Like, they come into our clinic and they see like a doodle picture on the wall, and immediately they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know Satan lived here. Oh my gosh. So the American Kennel Club was created by a dude a long time ago to track records and bookkeeping of lineage. And then they would base it upon breed standards that you could just make up. Everybody thinks a breed standard was created by God or something, but a breed standard can be just totally made up to be whatever you want it to be. And then once you hit that breed standard of what you're looking for, you can introduce it. They would accept you into the AKC. Right now, it probably takes 30 years to get in. It happens all the time. So it's a lot like the PGA Golf Tour. It's like very, like it's just some dude who made up rules. It's not like it's created by the heavens. It's just a human-made company that tracks data. That's it. It doesn't track genetics. It doesn't say whether a dog's health tested or cleared. It doesn't say any of that stuff. It just says this is the paperwork. And it's so easy to lie on the AKC papers. You can take any female and any dog, register them together in the same breed, and you can make up whatever you want. And a lot of people do it, unfortunately. We've bought a lot of AKC dogs and then do genetic testing through Embark, and they're mixes of a whole bunch of different stuff.
It's like, hey, there's Border Collie.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So we bought an Aussie, and it was like 60% Australian Shepherd, 30% Border Collie, but it came with all its papers, AKC registered and everything. So just be careful. Like, genetic testing is far superior when it comes to lineage, whether it's purebred or not. There you go. We've been breeding dogs for a decade, and we have AKC lines, we breed AKC lines, we have doodle lines. We own a vet clinic. We're around them every day, all day long. So I'm pretty sure we know how it works. Oh my gosh.
It's one of our golden doodle's first birthdays right now, so I'm getting a lot of
Oh, really?
right now. One of our litters, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, so we do golden doodles and sheepadoodles, and then we do Bernie doodles, Aussie doodles, and toodles. Bull crap. Gemma's pregnant? No way. Guys, Gemma's pregnant.
That means nothing to you guys, but it will.
Yep, OFA tested. We own a clinic, so we can do OFAs. In fact, if you need your OFAs done, come down. It's only $255. It's a great deal. How much for a male flown to Canada? What part of Canada?
It's 1,000, I believe.
What did they say? Yeah, you do get the puppy before the payment plans begin. So once you pay your deposit, you're eligible to take the puppy home. And then payment plans start after that. Did they say what part of Canada they're from?
I missed it.
Oh, geez, sorry. Ontario? Oh, that's my people. What part of Ontario do you live? I used to live in Ontario.
Now he's gonna go off.
I lived in Ajax. I lived in Milton, Mississauga, Oakville, Kingston, Trenton. Did they say what part of Toronto? Or what part of Ontario? Mississauga. We call Mississauga the soggy dog. The soggy doggy. I love Mississauga. If you're from Mississauga, I know you're rich. Okay, so let's see. I'm just kidding. But let's be honest. Mississauga, like, do you guys know the waterfront properties with like the helicopter pads on the water in Mississauga? Bruh. You know what I'm talking about. But Oakville, I think, isn't Oakville probably richer? I think so. That's okay. But to get a puppy there, I think you have to wait until they're 12 weeks old. So they're in 4 weeks of training, which is $1,100. And they go to our trainers because they have to have a rabies done. But it's not like we're just house sitting them. They're in a training program the whole time. And then, yeah, Oakville's rich. And then once they're 12 weeks old and we can get their rabies vaccination to import, we'll fly it to Toronto. Or, wait, where's the airport? Isn't it in Mississauga? It's not in Toronto. Yeah, I think it's in Mississauga. So we'll fly it to the airport there. And then you'll just meet the flight nanny. And I think a flight nanny, they'll charge you like $600 to $1,000. Yeah, Canada is so pretty. If you guys want to know one of the coolest places to go to Kingston, Ontario, and go stay on one of the castles where the Thousand Islands are. And you can watch the whales come and splash around. But so you get on a ferry and go over to Wolfe Island, and then you can get on different boats and go and rent those castles where they used to build all the royalty castles. Just Google it, like castles in 1,000 islands. It is like such a cool place. All right, should we give her some more oxytocin? I think we're gonna feather her as well. Do you guys know what feathering means? This is gonna get crazy. So we're gonna feather her. So we're gonna stick our finger in her vagina. We're gonna get banned on TikTok. TikTok, it's a dog I'm talking about. I'm really sorry. So I'll kind of explain her anatomy. So basically, right here, they have a constrictor vestibuli. It's a band that locks onto a boy when they're natural tying. And then you have your lumen. Your cervix is all the way down here, but usually their cervix is about up here. So when you breed, the cervix is clear up here. But right now, we're gonna put pressure on her cervix. And so if this is inside, we're gonna go in, and then on the north wall, we're gonna pull on her cervix. So it's called feathering, and you can just rub back and forth, and it will make her have contractions. So those contractions will help get the uterus back into place. So it's like a manual oxytocin. It's not sad. It's very, very important to know how to do it if you're a breeder. We haven't had one C-section in over 10 years. There's so many different ways to know. This is really important to understand. So if you are a breeder, this is like a saving grace technique, I promise. So I'm gonna make her have a contraction, which will help get the puppies coming down, help shrink all of her uterus. So as that shrinks back into place, the puppies will be able to come out. So are you guys ready? Should we do it? We'll give it a good feather if we can hit 175,000 likes. We're at 150. It should take like literally 1 minute. Let's do it. Get your likes going. Ding, 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 ding.
Send some roses. I don't know how that happens, but I like that.
Safe for entertainment and education purposes. All right, we're getting there. We're gonna get there quick. Once we hit 175K likes, oh my gosh, I'm starting to sound like those dudes on the lives. I hate myself. You know what? I've been up all night. I can say whatever I want, right? All right, here we go. Just really make sure we can get her to start pushing. Are there any breeders in here? Okay. Somebody tell the Canadian girl. We just went over health testing, but thanks for joining. Love you so much. That's awesome. Yeah, we have a lot of Great Danes come to our clinic. We do a ton of OFA testing for Great Danes. We send off all the thyroid. Great Danes are kind of hard to clear. There's a lot of failed results on Great Danes. Do you know why? Just probably the massive lineage, or they always have eye problems. Dr. Amy sees eye problems all the time. Oh, we hit it. Okay, you guys ready? Alrighty. Here we go. This is called feathering. So again, we're just going to insert, and then we're going to hook our finger on the north wall right here. Do you want to see if they can see this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
And then keep an eye on her belly, and we're going to get her to contract. So I'm just going to push her a little forward. So we're going to just insert. And then if you watch, I'm going to hook and watch her belly right here. There's a push there. Watch her push. So she's having a contraction there. Big push. Big push. Big push. Big push. I can't feel the puppy yet. Big push. Big push. I'm trying to replace the puppy with my finger. Big push. This is so good for her uterus to get back right into place as well. Okay, so she thinks there's a puppy, but there's no puppy. So she'll start pushing now. If that wasn't the craziest thing you've ever seen.
I got right up in there.
So that's called feathering. I'll help you, girl. So what do you guys think? Gross, kind of cool, educational, or no?
It could be all three, or gross education. Yeah.
I still think it's kind of gross, but it's kind of important. I don't know how to explain the filling up in there either. It's pretty weird. Thanks, LaShawna. You left it zoomed in on the vajayjay.
I said it was National Geographic time. We should be on the Discovery Channel.
So if you're a breeder, how many of you knew that trick? Excuse the narcissists in the chat. They're all going to say they already knew that trick. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's a really...
Still 7?
Yeah. We just feathered her, so she should be starting to push. She's so confused because she just had some big contractions and there's no puppy. She's like, what the heck? Yeah, she looks really stressed out. Can you guys tell? Should we talk about heating pads? Do you guys remember that rant? What do you guys think? Should we put a heating pad? I'm going to do a poll. I like polls. Ah. Sorry, that's not a poll. All right, you guys ready for a poll? Let's do this pull. She's like trying to like put it back where the milk is. That's your baby, huh? Heating pads.
You do the swipe texting?
Yeah.
Ew.
All right, this poll is live. Are you guys ready? Top left corner.
Sure.
Vote on the poll. I think there's only a minute of the poll. You guys need to vote on it. These polls are so fun. Look, you can see them live. All right, how many of you guys think you should have a heating pad? And how many people think you shouldn't?
Staying pretty even right now. You have 20 seconds to vote.
You better hurry!
Oh,
Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Oh, geez.
keep staying like even.
It's like half and half.
Not exactly. It was for like a split second, but it's pretty
Hurry,
close.
5 more seconds. You got to put in your vote.
Wow.
Ooh. 50.9% say always to have a heating pad, and 49.1% says do not have a heating pad. Well, 50% of you are correct. And 50% of you are incorrect. All right, I'll explain it. I just kind of need a puppy to show you. So, we deliver puppies for other breeders, like as a service. We do it all the time. So we've literally delivered thousands and thousands of puppies. From our program to all sorts of other breeding programs. And puppies are really unique because they can't hear and they can't smell. What? They can't hear and they can't see. They can smell, sorry. But there's something really important about a dog, and Mom's actually doing it right now. So a dog they need to sense heat. Heat will lead them back to Mom and the nipple. So if a puppy's over here, Mom will blow hot air on the puppy and the puppy will turn. So let me show you an example of that. So if you take this puppy, they don't grow hair right around their nose. See how that's all pink? That is where they detect all their heat. And so the heat turns them back to Mom. So if they hit a sense of heat, they'll crawl towards Mom. But if you have a heating pad down or a heat lamp, what happens is it messes the puppy up. So if they're all the way over here, they'll think that's Mom. And so they'll start nuzzling all around that area, and they're not even close to Mom anywhere. So say Mom is asleep, it's in the middle of the night, she doesn't recognize the puppy is over here all by itself. What happens is something called fading puppy syndrome can start kicking in, where they go 8 hours without any nutrients, no glucose, no electrolytes, no colostrum, no milk. So they start fading, and then their body starts protecting their vital organs. So they stop causing effort, and oxygen slows down, and they just like fade away. So fading puppies like kind of scary. And I would say about 50% of breeders still use heat lamps and pads, and 50% of breeders don't, which I think you should never, ever use a heater, ever, because they need to detect Mom. It's so important that they know where Mom is. So if you have heating pads and heat lamps, Just trust me. Your house is plenty hot enough. It's about 72 degrees. Mom is plenty hot enough. Their internal temperature runs between 100 and 102. So, like, you do not need heating pads, I promise. You don't want a fading puppy. What do you guys think? Bad? Good info? Stupid? Disagree? No, you don't want a heater. You want to let mom do her job. And then I'll have some breeders say, well, I raise my puppies in the garage. Okay, don't breed. We shouldn't be doing that. Never raise your puppy in the garage. That's a really bad idea. It's like, holy crap. That's not a good idea. Now, I don't judge. Some breeds, they do it all outside. Like in Alaska, those running dogs, they freaking give birth outside. They raise them on a hay pile. So there you go. Thank you. Our whelping box, we actually make them ourselves. So we bought a company called whelping.com, and we're manufacturing our own whelping supplies for breeders. But it's a hardened plastic. It all clips together. This is actually not the final product. It's really, really durable, but I don't like all the cracks. See how there's like a bunch of cracks? They're not cracks, but see all the little divots and holes? If blood gets in there and stuff like that, it's hard to clean. So we're making a lot more modifications. So we just went over the heating situation. It's not bad at all, but mom is their heater. You want to be able to have them find mom. All right, if you've been on this live for a long time, how many of you guys think we're backyard breeders? And how many of you think we're ethical breeders? Put it in the comment. I want to see. We should do a poll on it. BYB, BYB, type it out. Oh, ethical. I promise, if we were backyard breeders, we wouldn't be doing any of this. We wouldn't be showing you any of this. We wouldn't do any health testing. I promise. Okay, you can only... All right, we're going to do a poll. Everybody's voting 7 times.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. Backyard breeder or ethical? This will be a good one. All right, polls live. Vote. All right, if you think we're an ethical breeder after everything you've heard today and seen, or if you think you were a BYB, you guys got to go to the poll and vote. Put in your votes. Do you like my poll? It's pretty funny.
I didn't know. I forgot about the poll situation. We should keep doing them.
Everybody vote, hurry. $20 seconds left. Oh, Haley, it's not looking too good for you, ma'am. So if we are voted at a 80% non-ethical or a 86% ethical rate, does that make you wrong, Haley or Bailey, or do you think you're still right? I don't know. I guess Bailey. You know what? I think Bailey needs a friend. Everybody, let's comment Bailey and tell her how much we love her. She's probably a great person, honestly. So she was just outvoted by 90%, but still believes she's right. I think she might be right, honestly. From all the testing I did in school, Bailey has a good argument. She's 13% correct. Maybe that's how she lives her life. She just likes to be 13% right all the time. But let's just like let Bailey know. Does anybody have a doodle? Bailey clearly hates doodles. Tell Bailey why you love your doodle. If we can tell Bailey why we love doodles so much, maybe she'll have a realization that doodles are actually pretty cool. They've only been around for 33 years, Bailey. It's not like it's the first litter ever of doodles. She does hate doodles, I promise. She hates everybody. We could be doing a live over candy bar selection and she'd be like, candy's unethical. You're all dead. You're all gonna die.
We are all gonna die.
It's kind of a sad way to live your life, honestly. Bailey, we've been doing this for so long. You're putting a lot of judgment. You don't even know us. I would bet $10,000 I know more about genetics than Bailey does. And Bailey, if you want, we can fly you out and put you on a podcast and we can go over it together. I feel like it's a pretty good deal. You should do it. I'll totally do it if she wants to do it. Aw, did she leave? Why is there blood? Oh, that's just Kool-Aid. That's not blood. We spilled the drink, sorry. Gosh, I should clean it up. Bailey, where are you? She gone. Darn it.
She gone.
We were so close. Don't you love people that you can outvote them? Oh, yes, she's still here. I actually like Bailey. She's awesome. Tell you what, next girl, I'll name it Bailey. If she has another girl, we're naming it Bailey. Now everybody's mad I'm making fun of Bailey, but she was commenting like 7,000 times about how I'm a backyard breeder. Fine, I'll be nice. Bailey, you're welcomed here. We love you. You don't get what's the point? Bailey, what's the point of any breed? Every breed on earth, every single breed was mixed together. Everyone, every single breed. So explain like every dog's problem, I guess. Every single breed in the entire world was mixed together. It increases, like, if you guys studied gene pool diversity, especially think about humans, gene pool diversity helps introduce genetics and it helps you fix so many health problems. But if you bottleneck a breed or if you bottleneck genetics, you get the craziest, ugliest dogs over time. You have to have gene pool diversity. That's why there's so many breeds. That's exactly the whole point of all of it. So by mixing in a poodle, you're making this such a better breed. I promise. That's why all dogs have been mixed. We don't just have wolves, I promise. So that's exactly how it works. And as far as genetics go, all of them are cleared, DNA cleared, OFA cleared, chick certified, every single dog we breed. We own a veterinarian clinic, so it's kind of pretty easy to do it all. Bailey, what's your favorite dog? What am I doing? We've already talked about all of this. All the people on this chat that have a doodle, what's the purpose of your doodle? Maybe you can help answer her question, because we've been over this before. As if genetics weren't enough, you know what I mean? Our purpose is to make money, she says. Oh, Bailey. Oh, Bailey. Do you think if you do a really good job at something, you should be paid for it, Bailey? Or no? What do you do for a living? Yeah, it is so expensive to breed. Oh, crap. Oxytocin. I think we're going to do another thing of oxytocin. Should we do another thing of oxytocin? Are you guys ready to learn? Okay, so oxytocin, you can give her up to 2 cc's, no problem. We never do that. So what we do is we only give her 1/4 of a cc. So what it does is it helps, it's like a spoon feed system, kind of like, aren't humans on a drip system?
When you have a
When you have a baby? Yeah. So vets that just do all 2 cc's right away, it's actually not that good of a strategy. If you're doing 1/4 of a cc every couple hours or every hour, it's going to be a lot safer for mom. I mean, it's a very safe medicine anyways, but we're going to draw out 1/4 of a cc. Again, when you're needle prepping, you always want to tighten that lure lock system. If it's unloose, it will just do that. So tighten that lure lock system. Make sure you have a medical grade needle. Put your gloves on. Oxytocin stays in the fridge. If you're a breeder, I would add oxytocin to your medicine cabinet.
Fridge cabinet.
We call it an RX cabinet. So if you don't have a good supply of just about everything, just message us and we can hook you up. We'll have Dr. Coleman write you a prescription and we can get your cabinet full. We have like a little kit that gives you everything you would ever need for worms and giardia and coccidia and antibiotics and pain medicine if a dog ever gets stepped on or breaks their leg, or oxytocin, lactated ringers. Do we have ringers right here? Oh, it was in the shop. Can you go grab it?
Oh, I'm like, I brought one out the other day.
So let's do some oxytocin. Again, you're just gonna insert your needle here, flip it down, pull out more than you need, and then squirt it back in what you don't need. We're gonna roll it in our fingers, put this back in the fridge, warm it up for mom. And this will help milk supply. It will help get her uterus back into place. It will help start shrinking that uterus so she can start delivering. It's the same as us humans. Humans use Pitocin, helps contractions, milk supply, all of that stuff. It's super important. All right, are you guys ready? Alrighty. It's not Oxycontin, it's oxytocin. Alright, you guys ready? So we're just going to do 1/4 of a cc. So intramuscular, this is her muscle right here. That's her muscle. So we're just going to put a little pressure wherever we're going to insert, kind of help numb those nerves a little. Pull back always. You want to make sure you don't hit a blood vein. And there you go. She'll start having contractions. Another thing you should have in your cabinet is lactated ringers. It is the best freaking thing to have on hand. Oh my gosh, you guys, we have saved thousands of puppies' lives with lactated ringers.
Feels excessive.
Thousands. Easy. Oh, that's not true. I would say 1 per litter, 2 per litter.
Yeah.
So if a dog comes out dehydrated, we're just gonna give it lactated ringers to catch right back up. Or if you have a fading puppy, oh my gosh, it's the best thing ever. So when you get lactated ringers, just sub-Q fluids right under their skin, it will show you a lot of things. It will tell you whether they have blood circulation, so whether their blood is circulating it through their body. So that's really good to know. If their blood's not circulating, that's kind of scary. It will help them get caught back up with nutrients, so their organs will start properly functioning in. So their liver will process, their kidneys will process, their stomach will work properly so they can drink milk. And then once they're caught up and they're active again, then they'll latch on again and they'll nurse again. But it's really hard to get them out of the puppy fading stage. What some people do... Will you go grab a fading? I think it's in our closet. Is there one in there?
Right there.
Oh, there it is. So some people try to give them fading puppy support when they are already faded. And what the problem with that is they'll give like liver water or goat's milk. The issue is once it's in their belly, it's not, their organs are kind of on stall, so they're not going to process anything. So what's cool about lactated ringers is we'll bypass the kidneys, we'll bypass the liver, we'll bypass the stomach and put it right under the skin, and it will absorb into their system. So it will help catch everything back up, and then they'll start doing that. So like to say just let mom do it all natural and all this stuff, sure, you can, but honestly, you can save a puppy so easy if you just have the right supplies on hand. And only a backyard breeder would know all of that. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
I got that from the University of BYB.org. It's a pretty good school. Kind of expensive. We don't really do mods or block anybody. We just let people do their thing, you know? I think if you have mods, you ruin their day even more. But if you let them express themselves, they probably have a better day. So, you know, it's all about giving back. Yeah, so just message me. And we can jump on a call if you need any RX stuff. And we'll just get you a prescription and send it to you. We are like a total believer of helping everybody we can. So if you guys need anything, just let us know. Yeah. We don't do vanilla ice cream. We do whelping calcium. That's why people use ice cream, is they want calcium. And ice cream has way too much sugar and other ingredients that you just don't want to give a dog. So I would do whelping calcium instead of ice cream any day. Oh, you watch a lot of lives and they shake the liquid out of the puppies? Yeah, we just don't ever let that happen. So when they're born, if you watch, we'll break the sac open and suck all that fluid out of their mouth with this device. So that way you don't have to shake puppies up and down. In fact, if you're still shaking puppies up and down, like
Puppies up and down.
they hold them and then they go and all the fluid comes out. Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that anymore. That is like old school.
That is freaking.
That's like the 1474s. No, if you want to get a cow to wake up, you just let them fall on the ground and throw a bucket of water on them and they'll wake right up.
Hello.
Angie!
What's up?
They want to meet you. You're the famous window girl.
I'm the famous window girl?
Yeah, she's a window shopper.
Yep.
Angie's one of our techs as well. She's been a tech so this is her 12th year. What's this year for you?
I started in 2015, so that would be 8.
9.
9?
Well, this will be your 9th year.
Yeah.
Good for you. And you worked at a law office before that.
Yeah.
Dude, that was a draining life soul crush. It was horrible. I'm gonna put these in the wash,
Okay.
and then we can wash all this together
You're the
before I leave
best.
today.
We love Angie. She's like my spirit animal. Angie,
What?
can you be my spirit animal, please?
You what?
Will you be my spirit animal?
Why do you choose me to be your spirit animal?
I mean, it's obvious because we're awesome.
Other than the obvious reasons. Is it because you want to walk more in a day?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, I'll park my truck down the block so I can walk to work.
I want to be Lashana's spirit animal.
No, you don't, because Lashana has a really sharp memory, and so your brain's always thinking.
I know, but I saw her trip to the Red Rocks. That one was phenomenal. I'd chase Lashana around the Red Rocks.
See, Lashana remembers everything. I'd rather forget everything. It's such a peaceful memory. Maybe that's why I can read comments and just move on. I just don't even care. Sorry. Oh, son of a. It's freezing.
Bleach down here for one thing. And then that's already loaded, so all you have to do is throw the blanket in there. Do you want me to start that one in there already or no? Wait for that one?
Let's just wait.
Okay.
Thanks, Ange.
Yep.
It's freezing on my end. Can you guys hear me? Make sure you follow. Everybody follow us. I might restart this live. It's like getting all glitchy over here. Give us a follow so you don't lose us. It's just, our account is just Utah Doodles. So I'm going to start a new live here in just a second. Why is it glitching?
Girl.
Oh crap, maybe they know I was making fun of that chick too much. I'm sorry. How do you say sorry on TikTok? Hey, CEO of TikTok, we're really sorry. We love you so much. I just can't. It's just freezing. All right, I'll go back live in like literally 15 seconds. Sorry. Make sure you follow us and then I'll go live again.